If you've seen Narcos Season 3, you're probably asking yourself if the death of Claudio Salazar, or Claudio Endo as he was named in real life, at the hands of PACHO HERRERA really happened that way. In this video, I'm going to tell you all the details of how PACHO HERRERA really put an end to the life of Claudio Endo. Claudio Endo was a narco, head of one of the smallest groups of the cartel, a bully who very few appreciated, and who would soon commit a blunder that would cost him his life. Claudio ordered some of his men to end the life of a petty narco who owed him some money. For his bad luck and misfortune, this man was truly appreciated by PACHO HERRERA, who protested the murder and got the approval of the Herrera brothers to finish Endo's life. To locate Endo, the leaders from Cali managed to seize his radio telephone. Miguel contacted Jorge Salcedo and told him that he had with him a Motorola radio telephone that belonged to someone they wished to spy on, but he didn't specify who it was, although Jorge would find out a few days later. Miguel gave Jorge less than an hour to identify the frequencies of the device, because it had to be put back so that the owner didn't realize it was gone. So Jorge started doing the job, and along with his electronics and communications expert named Carlos Alfredo, managed to accomplish the mission. And one day in March 1994, Endo used his radio telephone to tell his brothers that he was going to spend the day with his family on one of his farms. In another place, by orders of Pacho, Henry Guevara, aka El Gamin, one of the hitmen at the service of the cartel, along with his men were listening to the conversation. As soon as the signal was cut, they went to their vehicles in a hurry, heading to Endo's whereabouts. Moments later, Miguel called Jorge and asked him to monitor the frequency of the intervened with Motorola. Endo's farm was in Jamundi, which is an isolated and quiet property, until El Gamin and his men came to disturb the silence with a rain of bullets. Out of the house emerged the bodyguards of the narco, who went down one by one. Then the attackers collapsed the main door. Endo, who was unarmed, left his wife and 4-year-old daughter and ran to hide at the back of the house. El Gamin and his men found him still unarmed in the bathroom. El Gamin then waited until all of his men were together, gathered around the frightened bully, all at the same time to open fire, since it was a custom of the sicarios to give everybody a chance to participate in the revenge. Shortly after, Jorge's transmitter captured a desperate conversation among the 3 brothers of Claudio Endo, and after exchanging the information that each one of them had about the murder, they came to a conclusion as to who was behind it. One of the brothers, also a narco, said he was going to gather as much hitmen as he could to teach the Cali cartel a lesson. But the other 2 brothers, one a lawyer and the other a doctor, thought this was crazy, that it was insane to confront the cartel, and in the end, he was going to get all 3 of them killed. And in the end, the only revenge achieved by Endo's family was in 1995, when they put an end to the life of El Gamin.